Since Medicare doesn't have an out-of-pocket maximum, many people choose to add a Medigap policy to help cover healthcare expenses in retirement. But is a Medigap policy right for you? Let's find out. Hey there, this is Patrick King with Prana Wealth. On this channel, we show you how to retire well. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to check out our free retirement resources at pranawealth.com/resources. Given the meteoric rise in healthcare costs, few retirees get excited about paying for what Medicare doesn't cover, especially since there's no out-of-pocket maximum. For most people, that leaves two options: buy a Medigap insurance policy or enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan. Today, we'll examine Medigap policies to determine if this option is right for you. Medigap insurance is officially known as Medicare Supplement Insurance. It's exactly what you'd expect, an insurance policy you buy in addition to Medicare to supplement the gaps it doesn't cover. These gaps can include co-payments, co-insurance, and deductibles. To purchase a Medigap policy, you must first sign up for both Medicare Parts A and B. There's no medical underwriting during the first 6 months you're enrolled in Medicare. This can be an important deadline if you have any underlying conditions. Anytime you have healthcare costs, Medicare will first pay its share of those expenses. It will then forward the claim directly to your Medigap insurance company, which pays its responsibility of the remainder of the bill. There's no paperwork required on your part to make all of this happen. In 2021, there are 10 flavors of Medigap policies that you can choose from, depending upon the type of coverage that you need, and each is identified by a different letter of the alphabet. Each plan covers 100% of Medicare Part A coinsurance and 365 days of hospital costs beyond what Medicare covers. Outside of that, each plan offers varying coverage for different costs, such as Part B coinsurance, skilled nursing care, and foreign travel emergencies. To protect consumers and ensure consistent coverage, federal and state laws standardize these plans. No matter where you buy your policy, the coverage that you receive with the plan you choose will be the same no matter the insurance company that sells it. However, while each company's Medigap Plan A provides the exact same coverage, some companies may be easier to work with than others. Plans F and G are the most popular. Around half of people who buy a Medigap policy go with Plan F, while 22% choose Plan G. It's interesting to note that these two plans offer the most coverage and have the highest premiums. One of the highly appealing aspects of a Medigap policy is that it's guaranteed renewable. This means that no matter what health issue may appear for you in the future, you can continue your coverage so long as you pay your premiums. The insurance company cannot drop your coverage or raise your rates because of a health issue. For anyone with a pre-existing condition, this could be a lifesaver. Another benefit of Medigap policies is that policyholders have access to nationwide healthcare coverage so long as they use Medicare-approved healthcare providers. This is an attractive feature for people who travel frequently or have a second home in a different state. Speaking of travel, some Medigap policies offer coverage for emergency healthcare expenses abroad. If you do plan to travel during retirement, this is a great option in case you pull a hammy climbing the Eiffel Tower. When it comes to dealing with the healthcare system that we all know and love, Medigap policies offer plenty of flexibility. You do not need a referral from a primary care physician to see a specialist. This alone may be the reason so many retirees choose them. Since Medigap plans are standardized, your benefits will not change from year to year, unlike Medicare Advantage plans. You'll have a good idea of what any given procedure will cost since your coverage is clearly defined, even if Medicare deductibles change. Who couldn't use a little bit of predictability these days? The most glaring drawback of a Medigap policy is the lack of prescription drug coverage. Because Medigap plans were created when Medicare was signed into law, no outpatient drug coverage was included. Remember, Medicare Part D began in 2006. If you choose to go the Medigap route, you'll need to choose a Medicare Part D plan that fits your needs. While Medigap plans may have more attractive features than Medicare Advantage plans, they also tend to be more expensive. However, they're not completely unaffordable in the same way that long-term care insurance policies have become. While the coverage of each type of Medigap plan is standardized, the policy premiums are not. We can't expect them to increase with inflation just like everything else. If, during retirement, you find that your current policy isn't working out for you, changing from one Medigap policy to another can create some problems. Medical underwriting is required once you're out of the initial 6-month window for signing up. If you have an underlying condition, you may not be able to change policies without paying much higher premiums. So should you buy a Medigap policy? Since prescription drug coverage is included in most Medicare Advantage plans, that may be the deciding factor for some retirees. While relatively few people end up going with the Part C plans, insurance carriers have been working hard to make these plans more attractive in recent years. Most Part C plans include vision, dental, and hearing coverage, which is nice. For most retirees, however, Medigap policies are a good fit. Around 80% of Medicare enrollees end up buying a Medigap policy to help cover healthcare costs. If you travel frequently, have relatively low prescription drug costs, and want the ability to see specialists without a referral, the flexibility of a Medigap plan makes them awfully attractive. If you have an underlying condition, the guaranteed renewable feature of Medigap policies can significantly reduce your overall healthcare expenses in retirement. Choose carefully, however. Once you're out of the initial enrollment period, changing policies could result in higher premiums or lost coverage. So how do you feel about this? Are you going with a Medigap policy? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Hey, if you found this video helpful, please help me grow my channel by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to check out our free retirement resources at pranawealth.com/resources. And if you need help planning for healthcare costs in retirement, then visit us at pranawealth.com to see if we're a good fit. We can and do work virtually with clients all across the US, and we're ready to help you whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.